Hey everybody, this is Scott at Scott Doty TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope to be a very big asset to you as you try to be an asset to your kids in their educational process. And congratulations to us all. We made it through a big, beautiful, wonderful summer, and we are ready to launch full steam ahead into a new school year and dominate and storm that test. Yeah! So today is my first video to you in this new school year, and I wanted this one to be a special one for a specific group of parents. I'm looking at you, parents of juniors. I'm going to give you the 3 pitfalls of junior year, the 3 mistakes that most parents of juniors make, and I'm going to help you avoid them. Okay, so here we go. The first typical error is that people do not apply early to college. Now, I know that sounds like advice for senior parents of seniors, because you apply to college senior year, but you prepare to do so junior year. And parents of juniors, you need to prepare to apply by November 1st of your son or daughter's senior year. That's called early action or early decision, and in a lot of cases doing so, if you apply by that date, you'll give your son or daughter a huge advantage for acceptance and for merit scholarship. So it is totally in your favor to prepare this year so as to be ready to apply by November 1st next year. Common mistake number 2 is that parents don't create a calendar for the year. This is so crucial. I take my clients all the time through the timeline exercise, in which I get in front of a big whiteboard and I say, look, here's today, starting date, and here's the magic date of November 1st. Let's lay out an entire plan for this 12-month period in which we know where everything goes so that we don't get overwhelmed at any given point in the year. The common mistake is that parents, instead of thinking about it, just push everything till later. They say, okay, let's get through most of junior year, and at the end, let's start taking some tests and see how we do. Terrible decision! Junior year gets insane at the end. All the classes pick up, they get really hard and more demanding. Kids who are in AP classes have AP tests and all the demands around those. Final exams, to say nothing of spring sports, people. Earlier is better with test prep, okay? For the vast majority of students, starting now in the fall and building steam and building momentum and building confidence over the coming months and taking first tests in November or December and second tests in January, maybe February, and then maybe you're done. And if you really need a third sitting, you're done by March, April latest. That's a pretty good plan. And trust me, you're going to thank me later when you say, wow, you know what? The spring would have been insane if we tried to do all of it at once. Don't make that common mistake of trying to just jam everything into the spring of junior year. Meet it out over time and get it done with quality without losing a bunch of sleep. Common mistake number 3 is that parents don't explore, honestly, both test options. The issue is that most parents go into the process with a default mentality of, oh, well, we're going to do SAT because, that's what you do. Or, oh, we're going to do ACT because that's what everyone does in our area. Don't be that parent. Today, all colleges in the United States accept the SAT and the ACT equally with no preference for one or the other. What that means is you have an amazing opportunity to try them both. The mistake that you want to avoid is just defaulting to one test, wasting a few months of effort on it, and later realizing, oh, my son would have been better on this other test the whole time. So let's turn these 3 common mistakes upside down. Let's turn that frown upside down and give you 3 best practices for junior year. Here they come. Best practice number 1, try both tests early, SAT and ACT. Brainstorm, my company, which has a center in Franklin Lakes, offers full-length simulated SATs and ACTs every Saturday and every Sunday morning all school year. Come out early and frequently and try them and give each test an honest chance before you commit to one and ride it into the sunset. Best practice number 2, create that timeline we talked about. Get out the calendar, gather around with the whole family around the table and say, here's where we're putting this trip, here's where we're putting that excursion, here's where we're putting this commitment, here's where we're putting this studying period, here's where sports go, here's where mock trial goes, here's where Latin club goes. Figure out where it all goes in a way that makes sense, that doesn't overwhelm your child. Best practice number 3, apply early. I know, again, this is early advice, but just keep it in mind. Next November is your magic deadline to prepare for. And so this year is about grades and it's about test scores. And next summer, you can think about things like essays and interviews and applications. You want to have the headspace at that time to focus on those because you got your business done in junior year with the numbers. So that's my quick overview for you parents of juniors. I hope this is helpful. And as I said earlier, if you know anyone who's the parent of a junior, share this with that person. This is gold. My hope is that this equips you all to storm this school year with aggressiveness and power and confidence and with a clear game plan in which you know you're going to succeed without going crazy. Well, anyway, that's all I have for today. Looking forward to talking with you again. In the meantime, this is Scott at Scott Doty TV. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Mwah!